Well, I'm Nzinga Walker, co-curator for the A. Randolph Art Gallery, and I'll let Felicita introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Felicita Luna, an artist, an activist, um, mostly mother, and that's how I see myself.
Okay, I heard you mention the corruption, and earlier you talked about how they stole your portfolio in college. How do you think that helps you choose your subjects when you make your portraits?
Well, this latest um, artwork that I painted, and some I used charcoal, as you noticed. Um, it's just where the paint came from. Some just a few tubes were given to me, and the rest I bought. It's just like really, it was just really hard to get this work out there. And then my situation, from this court case. So there was a court case is just a typical paternity case, and it, I was barred. I was barred a dismissal with prejudice. So this artwork is whatever I had, like the best of paint, you know, I just taking my little monies and say, okay, I'm, I'm going to do wash with this, and then, instead of buying me a blouse, buy you paint, so I can help somebody out because I didn't want to. I wanted someone to be relieved by some of these things that happen. These the side effects of injustice. The side effects. I like that, the side effects, because those side effects is really hurts.
Well, I did
Um,
get a chance to see quite a few of your portraits and from the ones we already have in the gallery, and I was just wondering because your portraits have so much depth and so many layers. Like, how do you know when you finished it, or how do you know what all that you want to put into that portrait?
April, when I did these artworks, and some of them are very busy, and I just like to, I feel it, and it all has to do with the injustice in my years of going through these things. Because a lot of people were injured, not only me. And so when I did this artwork, I wasn't used to this type of busy work, you know, but I couldn't put my message across. I wanted people to feel something, feel something. It's just like, wow, just the feeling. And if I felt it, somebody else is going to feel something like it, or maybe even a little bit of it, a little shock, a little this, a little that, something that brings a feeling out, So that's why I did it. And even the self portraits, um, and some say, "Wow, that's you," ooh, it's spooky, or this, or it's that. Um, um, I just wanted that shocking because when corruption happens to you, um, you feel different ways. You look different ways. Different things happen to you. Um, and you never feel the same again. And sometimes you feel like a monster, and sometimes you feel another way, depressed. It's just a ride. It's just it's like inflicting um, um like a mental torture on you, or mental illnesses, like like just pushing it on you. It's really hard. It's really hard to go through that, and then just paint, just paint about the subject. you know. I said, what am I going to do? Just paint a judge up there or something like that? I just have to paint for what I feel,
Right.
and then just I'll let that happen like that. And that's what I did. I I just try to just do paint from within.
Okay. Well, I noticed that one of the portraits we already have is named Rhinestone Cowboy. It shares a name with a old country song. Is that a coincidence?
That's a total coincidence. Yeah, yeah, that
Well,
was
how do
a
you go
total
about naming?
coincidence. At that time when I did that, um, just I had a sister in Puerto Rico when the storm was happening.
Hmm.
So she said, "Oh, we don't have food. Trying to get somebody to help us." And I didn't know who was sending anything or who was in charge of that. So when I was looking around, lo and behold, I see my the 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 attorney that threw my case under the bus, but he's a senator now, you know. Um, so I sent him a message about it because he was writing, "Oh, we're doing this for Puerto Rico and that," and I said, "Stop it! You're not doing anything for Puerto Rico. I have people right there right now filming, and there's no one there, and it's a very small area. So unless you want me to make this public, you know, do what you said you were doing, you know." And immediately, like the next day, there was food up there and everything like that. So I don't know. So I think sometimes you just got to watch what people say they're going to do. You know, people that are getting paid tax dollars and getting lovely money and just doing their photo ops. It's just a terrible thing. So I just did that at that time. So I was talking to my sister and I did that and I was feeling helpless about that. So that's the only one that's not really uh, connected directly to the other paintings.
Okay. Well, how do you
Mm.
choose the titles for your paintings? Because I know you can look at some like Blue Lady and you kind of see where you're going, but do you like others like Poison Care and it seems like the title's more abstract to what's actually on the
Well,
page?
yeah, poison can. Yeah. That one's about it's exactly what I said. Poison care is about some things that happened to me during the case. One was an evaluation after I made reports of these injustices and everything. So I got the mental evaluation and everything, and from there, I was coerced, into they tried to use the health care to injure me, but I was able to get out of that, and um, but not without injury.
Well, we have five new paintings that is going to be opening this Friday, The Awakening, Unsigned, Survival 1, 2, and 3. Uh,
Hmm.
is there any of these portraits that you're most proud of?
Um, I don't know. It's just like you get attached to a lot of them. I'm attached to Hurricane of Injustice. I really. Um, all have um have that place, you know. But I would say the survival ones, the newsprint ones, and the survival ones.
Okay.
Those are my most um really, that one in Unsigned and the Hurricane of Injustice. Those are,
Okay.
mm, if I would pick, if I would pick one, it would be. This is hard. The survival ones. The survival 1, 2, 3.
I can say that I really enjoyed seeing the unsigned and seeing the layers that it had in it. Um,
Hmm.
is there anything that you really want people to take from your art when they see it? Anything you want, like any change that you felt could come out of viewing it?
I think that I'm pleased with the way I did the artwork, in that it forces, like I was forced to keep um open a person's mind, like what, like that, you know. So I mean, they have to, they have to open their mind to think about it, you know. Or I guess they could just look, but how could they look at some of these pieces and not wonder, you know?
Mhm.
So it's always good to, um, well, for me anyway, I'd like people to feel things, you know, and if they could feel anything, it's good. That means they're alive. So I did these pieces, um, and this is not my typical type of work.
Okay.
I'm I more of an impressionist, but I just did this, you know. I
Mhm.
said I'm just gonna do it. I said I'm gonna draw and not, you know, just do it from inside. Just like do it and trust myself, and be bold.
Wow. I got some
So
feedback.
yeah,
It was very nice. I enjoyed
I
the series.